Good morning, glad you could join us. As the new year is right around the corner, I want to ask you a question. Does your life matter? That's no simple question, is it? Does it matter to God? Philip Yancey talks about being in the store and he sees some young people with shaved heads and rings and all sorts of different places other than ears and nose and all sorts of things like that. And they're picking through snacks, and then there's some young urban professional and they've just got a small piece of protein of some sort on the thing to buy, and a few stalks of asparagus, and then there's some elderly person stooped over with osteoporosis. And he just asks the question, does God really know all these people by name? Do you ever think that you're in a drive-thru and all these people in front of you? I'll just be honest, something that annoys me in a drive-thru, I guess, if you're ordering for an office of 40 people, sometimes you can do it through a drive-thru. I just don't want to be behind you when you're doing it. I don't like people going through a drive-thru that seem to be getting instructions how to drive to Memphis. It's like, just give the order. But do those people matter to God? I think we know what the answer really is, but sometimes it's so easy to view people as not really being people. And we have a battle that rages in our country over the unborn. Are they people are they not people? Does God care about them? Some people say, no, they're not people. Theologians would actually go so far, some to say that they're created in the image of God. Then you just kind of have to ask the question, does God care? Do those unborn children matter to God? There's this really cool video. It's some sort of Google thing where it starts with a person laying on the grass, and you see the person, and then it goes like way out in the universe, and it's this incredible thing. And then it comes back, and it's incredible, but then it goes inside the person, down to the minutia of detail. And so it's like the universe and then the innerverse, the macro world and then the micro world. And I think that's one of the things that amazes scientists is the vastness of the universe, but then to realize just the life that's on such a small level. There's a novelist, his name is Reynolds Price, and Yancey quotes him, and he says, there's one sentence that all human beings crave to hear, and this is it. The maker of all things loves and wants me. Do you believe that God loves you? That he wants you? He wants you to be with him. I believe that Jesus coming to earth, being amongst us, coming down to our level, screams that, yeah, he loves us, he values us, that we matter to him. And we are an odd species. We're, of all the species on earth, so to speak, we're just, how is it that God values us, and yet his word tells us that we're created in his image, and that God demonstrated that love not by proxy, but in person. He did it by becoming a peasant, and he expressed it in the end on a cross. He was not too big for the smallest person on the planet. And so Yancey says that sometimes he's kind of prone to a little wallowing in self-pity and just thinking, God doesn't care about me, and all that's been articulated in the book of Ecclesiastes and in the book of Job. But then he turns to the gospel accounts, and then he recognizes that the question, if I ask it, do I matter? The answer is emphatically yes when we read the gospel accounts of Jesus. That he came for us, he came for you, and he came for the neighbors in your neighborhood, and he came for the people that are ahead of you in line at the drive-thru. Maybe today I need to pick up somebody's tab behind me in a drive-thru. God bless you. Have a great day.